Let me turn that fan off because it was loud in my last video because I forgot to turn it off. Okay, fan. Let's just wait for the fan to be quiet and we're good. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do a little bit of favorites. I have a lot more skincare than actual makeup because you know what it is. I wasn't wearing makeup, okay? That's why I keep trying to put as much on as I can for when I film these videos. So before we jump into the favorites, I first want to talk to you guys about Audible and sponsored videos on my channel. So you guys know that I have partnered with Audible, but I don't want to do a lot of sponsored videos on my channel anymore because I realized the reason people started following YouTubers in the beginning was because you got honest, real, raw opinions on products that were bought by them and weren't sponsored by other people. So I kind of want to kick it back to that and kind of step away from sponsored videos. Basically everything that I'm going to mention to you today, with the exception of like one thing, I have purchased with my own money. A lot of the products that I talk to you guys about, I have purchased myself. If I haven't, I will let you know that I got them for free through PR or whatever, which is just a perk that comes with being on YouTube for a long time. So I kind of just want to step away from sponsored videos. I am going to finish out my contracts that I do have, like with Audible. I genuinely love Audible. I've never done a sponsored video that I didn't actually like the product. I've turned down tons and tons and tons of money because I didn't like the product. They wanted me to say something that I didn't feel was true. They wanted to kind of change who you are to kind of like make you like a robot, which I didn't want to do. So I've turned down a lot of deals because I didn't feel like it would be true to you guys. And I'm not saying that you can't give your honest opinion because you're being paid to give your honest opinion. I just realized that I got you guys without doing sponsored videos. You know what I mean? So I want to kick it back to that, make it more real, make it more honest. Again, I'm not shading anybody that wants to do sponsored videos. There's nothing wrong with it at all. When people started YouTube, they weren't starting with sponsored videos, you know what I mean? Like, you work your way up. And it's kind of like an honor when a brand reaches out and wants to do a sponsorship with you, because anyone that started on YouTube started from the bottom and worked their way to where they were offered these deals, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to let you guys know that I will be stepping away from sponsored videos. I do still have a few that I am obligated to. And of course, those videos that are sponsored will be fully disclosed to you guys. But once my obligations are fulfilled, I will not be doing sponsored videos anymore. But I still have this Audible one, which you guys know I love Audible, okay? I love it. I would not talk about it as much as I do to you guys if I did not genuinely love Audible. It's just nice sometimes to get like a change in the car, you know what I mean? And I think our battery's gonna die, so let me change the battery and then we'll get back to it. I just sat there and talked to the camera for a good 6 minutes and we weren't filming. I've recommended a lot of books to you guys, I feel, in the time that I've been talking about Audible, but I feel like this book is probably the best one yet. So I'm currently reading... The book that I'm currently listening to is Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Dr. Joe Dispenza. So basically my whole kind of self-empowerment has been about the power of attraction, how your mind can give you exactly what you want, and I'm a firm believer in that. And I feel like some people think that they are, but deep down inside maybe they're still doubting it, and that's why it's not working. This kind of breaks it down in a more scientific way and just speaks to you like on a whole new level. It's definitely been one of the best listens. I always want to say read, but I'm actually listening to the book. It's definitely been one of the best listens that I've had in a while. I haven't found any that I really loved in a while, so I've been just kind of going back or reading just like Big Little Lies I was listening to, and Harry Potter and Game of Thrones when I couldn't find a really good one. But that guy is legit. I feel like he will not let you down, and it breaks it down, like I said, in a more scientific way, so you can be like, oh, like it really clicks more in your mind that the power of attraction is real and anything that you want is totally attainable if you just believe it and feel it in your bones. So I don't want to give too much away. I will let you guys get into it if you want to. So if you want to start a 30-day free trial with Audible, all you have to do is go to audible.com/Nicole. You can sign up, download a book. It's super duper easy to do. They have an unmatched selection of books. Anything you want, they have it. It is there. And just try listening to an audiobook. I've been talking about Audible for a while, and I still get people that tweet me and say, I've been listening to you talk about Audible and I've never tried it until today, and it's the best. It honestly is. Like, sometimes when you're in the car, you don't want to, I'm just not in the mood to listen to music. You put on your Audible and you just like zone out, soak it all in, and that book, you want to soak in. You want to go back like every 10 seconds. Like every time I say something, you're like, what? Okay, I'm not gonna give too much away. So again, if you wanna start a 30-day free trial with Audible, just go to audible.com/Nicole and you're in. Shall we get to the favorites? It is hot in here. Let's get it to the back. All right, so let's talk about the few little bit of makeup items that I have. Do I even have any makeup items in here? Hello. All right, so the first thing we're gonna talk about is this Elcie Micro Silk Foundation. So I think you guys have seen me use this in a vlog, but I will use it in my next makeup tutorial. This foundation is so amazing. I said the only downfall that I could ever find in this foundation was that I didn't try it sooner. I feel like it's hydrating on the skin, it's full coverage, it looks super luminous when you put it on your skin, and it wears really well on the skin as well. I do still think that I have oily skin, even though I think its oiliness is kind of toning down a little bit, because I do notice I have dry spots on my skin, but that could be because of one of the products that we're going to talk about in a second. Now that it is summertime, it's definitely a lot more oily because it's scorching outside. Okay, welcome to Florida. And the shade that I usually wear it in is in Warm Ivory. All right, next two are two lip products, so we'll just quickly talk about these. The first one is from Milk Makeup, and it is their Holographic Lip. All right, so I don't know if you guys are holo crazy, but I'm holo crazy. Anything holographic, I'm like, yes, these I like. So when I saw this, I was like, can I get that? It is such a gorgeous holographic lip gloss. But my favorite thing about this gloss is that it's not sticky. It's super comfortable to wear on your lips. I like gloss. I don't like matte lips. I will wear matte lips, obviously, with a gloss on top. Even though like I'm a gloss girl, I still find some glosses to be like obnoxious to wear. They're super sticky, not comfortable on your lips. So comfy. And I just kind of like Milk Makeup in general because they're kind of weird. And I like that about them. Then next we have Silent Treatment from Pretty Vulgar. Pretty Vulgar is a newer brand at Sephora. They have a really, really cool packaging. I have a couple of things that I purchased myself from them, okay? Like their lip gloss. One of them I think is like a plumping lip gloss. I don't really like that. And then I have like a mascara from them, packaging to die for. But I don't really like the mascara either. But this I really like. This is a matte moisturizer for your lips. I would put it on, but I have a gloss on right now. But basically it is what the name says. It's a matte moisturizer for your lips. Because sometimes I get it. Not everybody wants a shiny lip, especially like when you're going to bed. Or sometimes when I put on like a lip balm or something, I just feel like it makes my lips like super red and intense. But this guy is really nice because you still get a lot of moisture to your lips, but you don't have super shiny lips and they don't turn red. They just look nice and matte, but moisturized. I have another Milk Makeup product, but I don't really use it as makeup. I use it for my body. This is their hydrating oil, and I, again, like their like corky packaging. Like you wouldn't think of a hydrating oil in like a twist up stick version like this is. I personally like to use it on my body because of the sheen it gives you. Like you can see that like on my arm. I love this on the legs, on the arms. I don't ever use it on my face. I've never even tried it on my face. I don't know, like this. I don't know how I feel about that. But I love it, like I said, for all over the body. It's not oily, it's not sticky, it feels really nice, it absorbs quickly into the skin, and it does pack a powerful punch of hydration to the skin, which I really like. So elbows, knees, back of feet, any random body part that needs a little extra hydration, I love this hydrating oil stick for. And it smells really nice too. It doesn't have like an overpowering scent. It smells like nice and clean. Okay, so let's talk about the product that I was kind of saying gives me a little bit of dry skin. So it says it's from Revision Skincare, and it is a retinol complete for reduced appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So I got this from my Medspa that I go to here in Tampa, which is Lecada, and I was having a lot of breakouts. If you guys were watching my vlogs, you know what I was talking about. Like my face was just like non-stop breaking out, and it's like discouraging when your face breaks out that much and you're in your 30s. You're like, didn't I deal with this in high school and now it's coming back? I gotta do it all over again, but like 10 times worse. So they recommended this retinol for me to use, and it has made such a difference in my skin. I try to use it religiously, even though sometimes I slack off and I don't. My breakouts have subsided so much. Like I kind of get them, I'll kind of get like one when it's like that time of the month, and that's expected. I'm okay with that. Like that's Mother Nature. I get it, but all the time I wasn't with it. So it's helped to kind of reduce my breakouts, and it's helped lighten all the dark spots on my face. Even when I didn't have any breakouts, I'd still have dark spots. If you are kind of acne prone like I am, maybe go to a dermatologist and have them recommend you some kind of retinoid. This, I'm pretty sure, is only 0.5%, so it's a low dosage of it. And in the beginning, it was kind of drying out my skin, but I feel like my skin has kind of regulated itself to it now. And if you put on like an intense moisturizer with it, you can kind of combat that. But I feel like that guy was making me a little drier in this area, because this is always where my face would break out at. And it wasn't my phone. I cleaned it all the time. I washed my pillowcases, drink water, do all that stuff. I was just breaking out all the time. But that has helped my skin so much. So again, it's from Revision Skincare, and it's just a retinol complete. So far, so good. This is from Caudalie, and this is their Vino Perfect Concentrated Brightening Essence. So if you're not familiar with an essence is, the first essence that I was introduced to was from Tatcha, and it feels like water. What you're supposed to do is after you've cleansed your face, you apply this first, which like I said, it feels like water, and it helps all your other skincare penetrate deeper into the skin. So I was using the Tatcha one, and then I started using this guy because this one said it was brightening, and if it says brightening, I like to use it. So that's why I switched to the Caudalie one, even though the Tatcha one is just as good. And you just take a few drops. Like I've used this so much already, and it doesn't even look like I've used any of it. But you basically just take a few drops like that, and then just push it into your face, and then continue on. Oh my god, I'm just flinging this essence everywhere. And then continue on with whatever else you're doing in your skincare routine. I thought that maybe it was like a step that you didn't need, but I feel like after like regularly using an essence, like I can't do my skincare routine without it now, because when I wake up in the morning, I feel like my skin just looks really good. Plus, I've been being a little more dedicated to the skincare routine lately. Damn you, age. I apparently just love Tatcha. This is their new Violet Sea Radiance Mask. Look how cute it is. And it's a purple mask. So this guy is a brightening mask as well, and I've used it probably like 5 or 6 times now that I've had it. It's super like luxurious feeling when you put it on your face. It doesn't dry down like a charcoal mask or something like that, so it's never gonna like get hard on your skin, so it always feels nice on the skin. You leave it on for about 10-15 minutes. I always usually do a little bit longer, and then it kind of dries to like a more solid purple, and then when you wash it off, it's just so soft to wash off your face. Like it gets softer, and I just kind of work it into circles. I usually only do it in this area here. I never really, because my forehead never really gives me any issues. It's good to me. Cheeks, they play me all the time. It almost feels like a gel cream to me. It has a brightening beauty berry plus dual vitamin C. And you want to apply a generous layer of this to the skin, so don't be shy, girl. Lay it on thick. I really feel like the retinoid and the brightening cream and the brightening essence have really helped my skin out a lot, because my dark spots, they were like, no, we're not going anywhere. We're hanging out. It's me and you for life. I'm here to stay. And I was like, no, no. No, you're not. So that's it for me. I don't think I have anything else to tell you guys. I will see you in the next one.